Some of us may know her as the sexy chef, the spectacular Mimi from Rent, the love-struck Kate Monster from Avenue Q, or the singer of the ubiquitous hit, Paalam Na. Indeed, Rachel Alejandro is more than just a pop singer, and now you can add composer to her list of labels with her latest album, Believe. Rachel's latest offering has original tracks, including a song written by Rachel herself, as well as covers of well-loved musicals and pop songs. Though the CD took 6 years to be released, Rachel will make you believe it's worth the wait. Nice pun, huh? Yeah. Joining us in the studio this morning is none other than Rachel Alejandro. Good morning, Rachel.
Good morning, Lexi.
I can't believe it because I actually saw you on Avenue Q last night and I said, I am interviewing this woman tomorrow morning. She is going to be tired. Arangkada ang schedule mo ngayon. Ano?
Thank you so much for coming,
It was
Lexi. I hope you
wonderful.
had a great time.
We did.
We
really
have
did.
so much fun doing Avenue Q, and the reason why we keep coming back to do the show over and over again is that we can't get enough of the audience reaction like that. People
What
are
number run
laughing
is
and
it?
crying with us.
Is it your
This
third
is like,
run?
This is
No.
the 4th in Manila, but I've only been a part of 2 in the past. So,
Did you do a Singapore run as well?
I wasn't part of the Singapore run, so it's my comeback to Avenue Q after 2.5 years.
But let's talk about Rachel first as a theater performer because you wear many musical hats. So how is it working with those puppets though? Because Avenue Q, it's a musical that sort of parodies Sesame Street, but it's a little irreverent.
Yes.
A lot of fun. It was my first time to see it.
Yeah, it's actually kind of difficult to describe because whenever people hear that it's puppets, people think it's like a kiddie show.
You know, you don't know what to
expect.
expect.
It's very adult. It talks about real life, actually, about
Racism.
friendship, racism, being gay, and falling in love, and all of that stuff. So it's a great show. I'd recommend it to everyone, but not kids. It's
not at all.
It's an adult
I'd
show.
say R18.
So, yeah, yes,
Hopefully.
definitely.
Hopefully. But you
So-
also play 2 characters.
Yes, I play 2 characters. Lucy, Kate Monster is the lead, and then Lucy the Slut is kind of like
A little bit of
a little bit, not really a villain, but kind of like a part of the love triangle between Kate Monster, Princeton, who's the lead guy character, and it's all puppets, and it's people and puppets on stage together.
But it's a strong cast. You guys are only, what, 7?
We're only
in the
7,
cast.
and we play like different roles.
Maybe
So-
you can run down. Well, Isa Sigera was also very funny as
Yes,
Gary Coleman.
I don't know if you guys remember the little kid from
Different
Different Strokes,
Strokes,
back in the 80s, and she plays that role. She's got it down pat. I
Even
think
the
she's
accent.
she's so much better now than the first run. I think she just keeps improving and improving.
Practice
and improving.
makes perfect.
Yes,
And
exactly.
Felix, who plays the opposite
Felix
to you.
Rivera plays Princeton, Joel Trinidad plays Trekkie Monster and Nikki, and then Frenchie D is another one worth mentioning.
Is this her first run?
This is her first musical, but she
Okay.
was part of the all five.
And she won a
runs.
singing contest. This is how she got discovered.
Star in a Million, actually. This was many
Unbelievable.
years ago, and this is. She's just perfect for Christmas Eve because she has that comic, she has that
Her timing
timing
was very,
Her
very
timing
good.
is really good.
But
She's
moving-
naturally funny. So
Going to theater though, this is not your first role. Mimi was your first role in theater, or?
I've been doing musicals since I was a little girl.
Okay,
but,
people don't really know
with
that.
Atlantis Productions, I guess it became I became very popular as Mimi from Rent, and we did that in Singapore, and then we brought it back to Manila. So it's definitely in theater. 2 of my most favorite roles is Mimi in Rent and Kate Monster in Avenue Q.
So would you say you prefer theater or the pop world? Because it's different hats and you sound different in both.
Yeah, I do, right? Like in this album, Believe,
Very different.
I sound completely different while I'm doing the songs on my album. And then people get surprised that we didn't know that you had that kind of voice.
And even
you
the
know?
exterior. It
Yeah.
was just a different person that I saw on stage yesterday,
Yeah.
which was refreshing. But of course, your fans want to hear about your new album as well. So
Yes.
maybe we can talk about Believe.
Yeah, but before that, I'd like to invite everyone to Avenue
Yes,
Q.
please. Go.
We're on from, actually tonight, we're starting, tonight is our opening night. Actually, Lexi saw our press preview yesterday.
Wonderful.
And,
Lapping in your seat the whole time.
Yeah, so at 8 o'clock tonight, come and see us. We're going to be in RCBC Carlos P. Romulo Theater. And then tomorrow we've got an 8 p.m. show. And then on Sunday, a 3 and 8 p.m. show. It's going to run the whole month of March until the 27th of March. And for tickets to the 19th, which is next Friday, you can call us at 0917 8th Avenue. Also for tonight, if you still want to catch the show, you can just text us at that number.
Because people would want to watch it, and sometimes they don't know where to call or who to contact.
Yeah, so this is under Atlantis Productions, directed by Bobby Garcia and Cherry Arespacochada.
Okay,
Yeah.
so shall we move along to your album?
Yeah. Okay, the album is called Believe, like you mentioned earlier.
6 years it took you to,
Yes,
to release it. Why?
I started recording the songs on the album, I guess right after the last album that I recorded, and I just started gathering material, but I was just having a hard time looking for original Tagalog songs that I really, really liked.
Because the selection process was pretty tough for you. You'd say no to some of your friends.
Yes,
or...
I would like, some friends would like submit songs, but I would like,
How do you say no to your friends though?
Exactly.
Sorry.
No, exactly.
Hindi level.
It's not so much na hindi level, but it was just not what I was looking for. I wanted things that are very, very sincere,
of course,
kind of very more on
and
the
fitting
simple side,
maybe
like,
to what you were going through at the time.
Exactly.
Okay.
So Tayo Pa Ba is like exactly that, which is at the time when I heard the song, I was kind of in that phase, you know.
Everyone has
like,
that phase in life.
Yeah, when you're kind of like, you
lost
just got
a
out
little
of
bit, yeah.
you got out of a relationship, but you're still kind of thinking, wait a minute, is there still something there? You know, and that's what the song is about. And I hope that a lot of you out there can relate to it, just as you have with my other songs like Paalam Na,
yes,
and Kay Tagal, and all of that.
And you have a duet with your dad.
I have a duet with my dad, and we remade a song from the 90s called You Were There.
Okay.
But we did like a super different arrangement for that. It's really nice. And then the great thing about the album is that it features actually 3 songs from 3 different musicals.
Oh, okay.
And two of the songs are from musicals that I'm doing this year. One from Avenue Q, which is Fine Fine Line.
I like
which
that
is
song.
Which is the kind of like the song of Kate Monster at the end of Act 1, and then there's the song Xanadu, which I'll be performing in September of this year.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that as
Yes.
well. But before we go quickly, you also have a U.S. tour with your friend Geneva Cruz.
Yes, exactly. And this is the perfect show to be, plugging this, because I know we're
TFC.
seen all over
Hello,
the world.
everybody.
Hello. We're going to be in the U.S. On April 17 and 18. On the 17th, we're going to be in Cache Creek in Brooks, California. And then on the 18th, we're going to be in Gold Coast in Las Vegas.
How busy is your schedule?
Well, Geneva and I love to perform for our kababayans abroad, try to bring our
And she's
music
been
over
under
there.
the radar as well, so
Yeah.
maybe it's one of those things that it's time for her to make a comeback.
Oh yeah, definitely. She's actually working on a new album herself. It should be out pretty soon.
Okay, so invite everybody to get a copy of your album as well.
This is the album. I hope you get a copy. It's a great album. It's got the song Alone.
Theater,
it's got a little bit
pop.
of theater. It's got a little bit of pop, and of course original songs such as my career single Tayo Pa Ba.
All right.
So yeah, so Believe under Sony Music Philippines.
So things are going really well for
Great.
you, and I'm happy for that.
Thank you.
As they say in theater, break a leg, Rachel, since Avenue Q is showing all of March.
Yep.
Okay, best of luck
Thank
to
you.
you. You're very welcome. All right, we'll have more news after the break. This is Mornings at ANC.